Hello, good morning, and welcome to Ruma Cup. As we are back with another exciting contest coming your way, as the Millennial 11 is up against PBEL City United. News from the center is Millennials have won the toss and elected to bat first. Sandeep Suryavanshi, the captain, along with Yashwant, to open the mix-up in between, but in the end, no damage done for Millennial. Sandeep Suryavanshi and Yashwant, the openers for Millennials, and Praveen Raj to open the bowling for Pebble City. 155 matches for Praveen, 153 wickets, economy of 7.05, best figures of 4 for 11. Extremely good new ball bowler Praveen. Swings the ball both ways, but he started with a loosener onto the pads and beautifully flicked by Sandeep to open his teams and his account with a boundary. No better way to get off the mark. Hit a boundary. Another good length delivery onto the stumps, equally well defended by Sandeep. This is the most important match of the season, as this is the final of Silver Cup. Both the teams going head to head. Another delivery on the pads and another flick shot played by Sandeep Suryavanshi. Fielder there in the deep, but he has no time to get to the ball, and another boundary for Sandy. Sandy getting the early boundaries for Millennial 11s, and his team is off to a flyer. This is the second boundary of the over. Four balls into the match, and we have already seen two boundaries from Millennials, so they must be feeling good about it. What will be the target that Millennial will be eyeing on this pitch? It's a batting paradise. Another good delivery outside off stump. Tried to cut, but the ball went straight to the point fielder. No run taken. Another dot ball from Praveen Raj. Good comeback after conceding a boundary. So after first 5 deliveries, Millennials are 8 without any loss. Last ball of the over coming up. Another delivery down the leg and wide signal by the umpire. The keeper is standing up to the stumps, so he misses to collect it in once. So another extra, wide +1, 2 runs for Millennials. Their score moves to 10. Having 10 runs in your bank in very first over, it's a dream start for any team. Another good delivery outside off stump, and bit of extra bounce there for Praveen Raj, but equally well, guided by the batter. Dot ball to end the first. After one, Millennials are 10 without any loss. Prashant Sharma to share the new ball with Praveen Raj. Shot and pulled away by Sandeep, but could not find the gap. Straight to the shot. Mid-wicket fielder. Dot to start. Not an ideal delivery, but the result was an ideal for Pebble. Dot ball to start the second over. Sandeep looking comfortable out there in the center. Another delivery outside of stump. Sandeep rocking back and tries to go over long off region, but this time only gets the toe end of the bat. Another dot ball. Back to back dot balls for Prashant Sharma to start the proceedings. Change in a field. Sweeper cover now coming inside the circle and long off fielder Raj dropping back. Long off and deep square leg in place for Prashant. This time the batsman just moves out of the way at the very last moment and the dead ball signal by the umpire. Snowball. This is good over in progress for Pebble City. 2 dot deliveries. Just to remind you, it's a T20. So first 6 overs will be the power play. This time Sandeep tries to go over the fielder but doesn't get the connection right and he holds out to the fielder inside the circle. So first wicket down for Millennials 11 in the form of Sandeep Suryavanshi. Captain departs after making 8. Millennials are 10 for the loss of 1 wicket after 1.2. Sandeep Suryavanshi, the captain of Millennials, departing after scoring run ball 8 runs. The new man in for Millennials is Anand Deshpande, 62 matches, 490 runs at the average of 16.33, highest score of 75 for Anand. Straight away into the runs column. Anand just plays it with the soft hand into the cover region. Just to the right, to the left of the short cover fielder. Good running there by both the batters. Yashwant responding beautifully and getting through with the single. 11 runs on the board for Millennial. Another good delivery outside of stumps. This time Yashwant lets it go through. He'll live and fight another day. That's a good delivery by Prashant Sharma, the bowler. Excellent over so far. Consider only single. Good ball outside of stump, but equally well driven on the up by Yashwant to open his account. Another boundary to Millennials. With that boundary, 2 overs have been completed. Millennials are 15 for the loss of 1 wicket. Praveen Raj continuing. He's been expensive in his first over, has conceded 10 runs. He's backed up by and good over by Prashant Sharma. Has conceded only 5 runs in his first over and conceded a wicket. So Millennials are 15 for 1 after 2. Another good delivery outside off stump. This time the ball coming towards the batsman, but still it was way outside the stumps. So safely negotiated by Anand Deshpande. Is relatively new at the crease. Has only played 3 deliveries. This time on the pads, and I don't know where Anand Deshpande was going on this occasion. The ball went nowhere. It was in the reach of the bowler and he was going for the single. Yashwant sends him back rightfully. There was a right decision in the end by Yashwant. So no harm done. Another dot. Back to back dot deliveries to start the third. Praveen, after being expensive in his first over, has come back beautifully and bowled 2 dot deliveries in this over. Another short delivery outside off stump. Yes and no in between. There could be a chance of run out. Huge appeal there by keeper as it was a direct throw, but not out, says the umpire. Millennial 11 is looking sloppy in between the stumps. Running has not been their strength throughout the tournament. They have been involved in plenty of runouts. There could be another one on this occasion, but in the end, Yashwant was quick enough. Nonetheless, another single for Millennials. With that single, their score moves to 16 in just 2.3 overs. Eventful cricket so far. Another good delivery there, bouncing too much. Another yes and no. There could be a chance of run out at the non-striker. Oh no, lot of mix up there. We are just into the third over of the match and we have seen 2 to 3 mix up there in the center. This is not the good sign for Millennials. They are looking sloppy in between the wickets. Run out is the worst way to get yourself dismissed. Another good Yorker in by Praveen. Praveen sensing the opportunity that both the batters are looking unsettled in the center and nailing one Yorker. Excellent bit of batting there by Yashwant to keep it out. This over has been an excellent one for Pebble City. Only conceded single run. 4 dots. Another good delivery to end the third over. Dot ball to end the third over. With that dot, 3 overs have been completed. Millennials are 16 for the loss of 1 wicket. Ishant Sharma after that good over is continuing from the camera end. Another full length delivery outside option. There was scoring opportunity there for Anand Deshpande, but he just lets it go. And another dot ball. At the moment, Millennial are feeling the pressure. They are not up to the mark as far as running is concerned, and they are not taking the scoring opportunity on offer. This time he plays it square in the cover region. Fielder desperately trying to cut that off but couldn't do so. So another boundary for Millennial. So Anand Deshpande getting a move on there. After playing 4 dot balls, he scores a boundary. So batters not going hard in the power play. We have seen plenty of teams trying to score as much as possible in the power play. This is not the case in this match. After losing Sandeep Suryavanshi, who has scored 2 boundaries in very first over. Not much intent there from Millennial. Finally, they breaks the shackle and gets the boundary. Another go. Another full delivery outside of stump. Another delivery which should have been put away, but Anand failed to do so. Clearly the batter doesn't have the intent to go hard at the bowling at the moment. Another change of pace there by the bowler. Toe end of the bat, but the fielder in the cover region is standing right at the edge. So another single for Millennials. With that single, their score moves to 24. At the moment, they have scored only 7 runs despite of the boundary. Another delivery outside of stump. Another full delivery outside of stump. Another scoring opportunity, but the batsman Yashwant this time just lets it go. So dot ball to end the 4th over. With that dot ball, 4 overs have been completed. Millennials are 24 for the loss of 1 wicket. Silver Cup final. The Millennial 11s taking on Pebble City United. Earlier, the Millennial 11s, after winning the toss, have elected to bat first. So far, it's not been the start that they were after. After getting the 10 runs in the very first over, they haven't scored much. They are just 24 for the loss of 1 wicket after the end of 4 overs. So have only scored 14 runs in next 3 overs. Power play still in play. 2 overs still remaining in the power play. How much more can Millennial get out of this 2? Another change in the field. Sweeper cover moves out and long off. 2 fielders outside the circle. Sweeper cover and long off in play. Fielder at short mid wicket and fielder at square leg. And 3 fielders behind point. This time short of length delivery and beautifully punched through the covers. The call is for 2 and they'll make it quite easily. Fielder there at the sweeper cover was quite square, hence 2 runs taken easily by Anand Deshpande. This is good bit of cricket. This time it was loud and early call for 2. Another full delivery, this time played to the cover. Yes and no, out in the center. That could be a trouble and up goes the finger. 3rd and 4th time, they were a huge mix up there by both the batters. Yes and no. In the end, Anand Deshpande has to depart back after scoring 9 runs. He goes after scoring 9 of 11 deliveries. Excellent bit of fielding there by the captain Ankur Mahindra there in the cover region. Gets to the ball quickly and he was onto the ball in a flash and gets the ball back to the keeper in time. So second wicket down for Millennials. Anandesh Pandey, the man, dismissed. Both the batters were looking uncomfortable out in the center as far as running is concerned. In the end, one batter have to go back. Fourth mix-up, but this time it was not fortune enough for them. So second wicket down in the form of Anandesh Pandey. Ankur Mahindra, the fielder there in the cover region, who does the fielding. Excellent throw from him. So Pebble City looked sharp in the fielding, finally gets the reward. New man in for Millennial is Naveen Reddy. 56 matches for Naveen, 458 runs at the average of 14.31, highest score of 81. Another excellent delivery outside of some misfield there. So fielder there in the point region fails to collect the ball cleanly. Hence single taken, which gets Naveen Reddy off the mark. That single, Millennials are 27 for the loss of 2 wickets in just 4.5. Last ball of the 5th over coming up. Another good delivery onto the stumps. Equally well played by Yashwant, but straight to the short cover fielder. Dot ball to end the 5th over. After 5 overs, Millennials are 26 for the loss of 2 wickets. Prashant Sharma to continue. This has been the good passage of play for Millennials. They have got the boundary at the very last ball. Shot outside of stump. And it gets the treatment that it deserved. Naveen Reddy helps himself to another boundary. This has been a good over for Millennials so far. They have got 6 of first 4 deliveries. First ball of the over has been taken for the two. Then, then Prashant comes back and ball two dot deliveries and a loosener. The fourth ball, short and outside off, and thank you very much, says Naveen Reddy, and gets that boundary for himself. Another change in the field. Now long off comes in and fielder in between the cover and long on. That's unusual place, but they have placed in the fielder there. Exactly the region ball went previously. Another dot ball. The ball zipping through the surface. An extra bounce there for Prashant. Another short delivery. This time he plays straight to the fielder, but reaches the fielder on a bounce. That was very unusual field placement, but still the ball went to the fielder. That excellent bit of bowling as far as fielding is concerned. They are bowling according to the field. There was a plan there by Pebble City and they have executed, but batter somehow surviving there. Full delivery outside of some. This time it was outside the tramp line. Rightfully white signal by the umpire. So another extra for Millennials. With that wide, their score moves to 40. Finally, Millennials gets their scoring rate over 6.86 to be precise at the moment. So last ball of the power play, last ball of the 6th over coming up. Yashwant is 8 of the 9th delivery. He has got 2 boundaries. Can he finish this over with a boundary? Let's see. Another full delivery outside of stump. Yashwant tries to go for the glory shot but misses the ball completely. With that dot ball, 6 overs have been completed. Millennials are 40 for the loss of 2 wickets. Outside edge, the ball is racing away to the third man boundary. Yes, it does. Fortunate boundary there for Yashwant. Yashwant trying to drive on the up, gets the outside edge. Keeper standing up there. Handy deflection there by Naveen. Millennial need these boundaries desperately as they haven't scored much in the power play. They have only scored 40. Another good delivery outside of some. Another good drive. The call is for two. Can they make it? Sudhanshu Sahu, the fielder there in the deep, gets the ball back to the keeper. The throw was not the quickest, hence 2 runs taken by Millennials batters. They are looking now good out in the center as both the batters reach into the double figures. This time quicker delivery there by Puneet. It goes wrong, it goes down the leg. Fortunately for him, that keeper got his pad on the way but could not stop it from another extra. So white +1, 2 extras for Millennials. This over has been a good one for Millennials. They have already got 10 of first 4 deliveries. This time Yashwan just knocks it down the ground for another single. So Puneet, after getting hit by a boundary, comes back and just concedes only 4 runs in his last 4 deliveries. Another single to end the 7th over. 7 overs have been completed. A good over for Millennials 11. With that single, 7 overs have been completed. Millennials are 52 for the loss of 2 wickets. After the first over, finally, Millennials gets their momentum back. Only 10 runs in very first over. After there, it's all Pebble City. Finally, they have gone past that 10 mark over in the over. With that good over, their score moves to 52 in 7 overs. They are scoring 7.40 at the moment. Another change in the bowling attack. Ankur Mahindra, the captain of Pebble City, gets himself into the attack. 136 matches for Ankur so far. Good ball outside off stump. The batsman tries to lift it and that was straight to the fielder. That should have been taken, but fielder puts it down. That would be count as opportunity gone down. Ankur into the attack. Another full delivery by Ankur this time. The batter plays into the square leg region for another single. 2 singles of first 2 deliveries. There should have been a wicket for Ankur at the very first ball of his over. But his fellow mate Ankur puts one down. Another full delivery on the pads, and this time the batters, knowing that there's no one inside the circle on the leg side. So 3 runs coming off first 3 deliveries of Ankur. Another good length delivery onto the off stump. This time excellently guided by the batter. Helps himself to another 2. There's nothing wrong with the delivery on this occasion. Excellent bit of play there by batter as he is well set out in the center. Yashwant the man rocking onto the back foot and just placing it beautifully in between the point and deep third man and getting that 2 runs. This time Ankur just drifting one down to the leg side. White ball signal by the umpire. Another extra for Millennials. Millennials, after not getting much of the power play, are coming back strongly once the field restrictions are done. This over has already gone for 6 in of just first 4 deliveries. Another fuller length delivery, driven on the up, straight to the fielder, straight to the bowler Ankur Mahindra, who stops it. So dot ball for Ankur, good result. Ankur Mahindra has opted to go full in this over. Another full delivery and another driven shot. This time sloppy work there by cover fielder, might have hurt himself in the process, but nonetheless 2 runs for Millennials. With that 8 overs have been completed. Millennials are 60 for the loss of 2 wickets. Another change in the bowling attack and bowler drifts one down the leg. Keeper failing to collect the delivery. White +2. Last 3 overs have been extremely good for Millennials. It's not that the batters have managed to score, but it's just the bowlers have been sloppy eye. Another delivery outside the leg stump. This time the ball hits the keeper on the full. Another extra. Another 2 runs. White +1. In this over, the bowler has failed to land the ball. Raj the bowler, and he has ball down the leg. 5 runs already off the over. Yet a delivery to the ball. Good delivery outside off, some equally well played to the cover fielder. The call is for 2 and Yashwant makes it quite comfortably in the end. This is extremely good cricket by Millennials, as they have managed to get their run rate over 8 in overs. Raj the bowler introduced into the attack. 65 matches for him, 23 wickets, economy 7.35, best figures of 3 for 30. He has conceded already 7 runs, has only bowled 1 legal delivery. Keeper now dropping back after seeing Raj bowling that down the leg deliveries. Another one onto the pads. Beautifully flicked away. The ball went straight to the short third fielder. That should have been taken, and another opportunity gone down begging. Pebble City were looking excellent on the field in first 6 overs, but they have put down 2 simple opportunities. Silver Cup final, and Pebble City is letting opportunities go down. Another good delivery outside of some, equally well punched off the back foot by the batter. Naveen Reddy, the batters there this time. the batters have managed to rotate the strike on regular basis, and they have managed to get an out boundary in, and bowlers have helped them with the extras. This time the batter swing into the leg side region and he gets the handy boundary. Yashwant the man swinging across the line, and no man patrolling the boundary in the mid wicket region. Quite an unusual field there for Pebble City, as they have got extra men in outside, extra men off stump, three man in the deep on off stump, one on the long off, one on the sweeper cover, and one in between. Finally, the fielder dropping back onto the mid wicket region. Again, Raj drifting one down the leg. Another extra ran, so two extras for Millennials. 75 already scored for Millennials in just 8.4 overs. Another shot outside of stump. Protection there in the deep. The call is for the two. Yes, they will get back for two with ease. Excellent play for Millennials. Last 4 overs have been excellent for Millennials. At the moment, they are scoring well over 8.72 to be precise. With that current rate, they can go up to 174. They might be eyeing that 200. Another full delivery outside of stump. No man moves. That ball races to the boundary in no time. Another boundary to end the 9th over. Another expensive over of Raj. Raj introduced into the attack. Has conceded 21 runs in his very first over. After that 21 run over, 9 overs have been completed. Millennials are 81 for the loss of 2 wickets. for Mahindra to continue. This one has been a good over for Table City, as they have only conceded 7 runs in these overs. With that over,
86.
the Millennials 11 are 10 86 for the loss of 2 wickets after the 10 over marks. As we are halfway into the first innings, Millennial 11, after winning the toss opting to bat first, have managed to score 86 for the loss of 2 wickets in their 10 overs. We'll be right back after a very short break. Do catch us on the second half of the first inning, as we are into the finals, Silver Cup final between Millennials and the Pebble City United. Another change in the bowling. Narayan Joshi, the right arm off break brought into the attack, has conceded 13 in his very first over. Millennials looking quite comfortably out in the center. Another leg by Narayan Joshi did create an opportunity there, but it was put down in the cover region. Ankur Mahindra to continue. Ankur Mahindra has been the pick of the bowler so far for, as I was talking, he was bowling so good, but this time Naveen Reddy gives him the charge and scores a boundary. Goes inside out, well over the cover fielder. One bounce, two bounce into the fence. So another boundary for Millennials. With that boundary, Millennials have completed their 100-run mark in just 11 overs. 11.2 to be precise. At the moment, they are going well over 9. So far, Millennials started slow, but now they are off to the blocks. Another full length delivery, this time played to the point fielder. Misfield there, they are coming back for second. And yes, they make it with ease. This has been the story so far for Pebble City United. Once that power play has been completed, they looked sharp in the field as far as power play is conceded. But after that, they have looked sloppy. They have dropped catches. They have let the runs leak through. Another expensive over in play for Pebble City. 8 runs already off this over. Still a delivery remaining. Good delivery outside off stump and beautifully punched down the ground by Yashwant to end the 12th. After 12 overs, Millennials are 109 for the loss of 2 wickets. Partnership worth 83 of just 46 deliveries. Millennial will be eyeing the big finish. Narayan Joshi, after being expensive in his first over, will be continuing from ground rollers end. Flighted delivery outside off stump, tries to go downtown and holds out to the long on. Yashwant, after playing beautifully for his 37, trying to take Narayan Joshi on and holds out into the deep long on fielder. Finally, the third wicket down for Millennial in the form of Yashwant. New man in for Millennials is Devesh. Another flighted delivery, but this time it was short. Devesh rocks back and plays it down the ground for single. Devesh straight away gets off the mark. Excellent career for Devesh. 122 matches, 855 runs at the average of 13.36. Highest score of 50. More than capable batter in the middle order. Another flighted delivery outside off stump. Naveen trying to give it a heave but misses the delivery. It was well outside the tramp line, so white ball signal by the umpire. So another extra for Millennials. Naveen Reddy is 36 of 26. 4 boundaries already for Naveen. This time Narayan Joshi goes quicker through the air into the wicket flat, and Naveen Reddy off to the task and punch one down to the long off for another single, which brings Devesh back on strike. Another full delivery straight to the cover fielder, who does the fielding but cannot stop the single there. Both the batters were off to the single once the ball was hit. So good running by both the batters. Millennial. Another flighted delivery, full toss, definite scoring opportunity. Missed by Naveen Reddy. Another misfield in the deep by the fielder, which helps the batter get back for the second. So another do for Millennials. Millennials batters are regularly scoring ones and twos and odd boundary. So they are maintaining the current run rate on 9, which is a good thing for them. With this current rate, they can go hard in the very last 4 or 5 overs. With that dot ball, 13 overs have been completed. Millennials are 115 for the loss of 3 wickets. 7 overs still remaining in the tank for Millennials. How much more can they get for themselves? What will be the target that they will set for themselves? Let's wait and watch. Another change in the bowling attack. Now Ankur A into the attack. Another down the leg delivery. Another white signal by the umpire. 4 already off first 2 deliveries. Only single scored off the bat, 3 wides. Another full and straight delivery. Almost a Yorker. Devesh ducks it out. Keeps it out. Another delivery outside off stump. This time Devesh deliberately guides it. The fielder was inside the circle in the third man region, and he makes a full use of it and gets a well compiled boundary for himself and his team. With that boundary, Millennials score moves to 124 in 13.5. This over has been a good one for Millennials. They haven't scored plenty of this over, but still 9 runs already of this over. Another delivery, another toss delivery onto the pads, and thank you very much, says Devesh, and puts it away beautifully for another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries to end the 14th. After 14 overs, Millennial 11s are 128 for the loss of 3 wickets. This has been the excellent passage of play. The middle overs have been excellent for Millennials. The call is for 2, and they mix it with quite ease. Another change in the bowling as Rahul Kumar now brought into the attack. There have been too many bowling changes as no bowler looked settled after that first spell of bowling. First 6 overs have been excellent for Pebble City. After their horn, it's all another misfield by the cover fielder, and he lets the ball go through, and there's no chance for long on fielder to cut it off. So another boundary for Millennial. First 6 overs have been excellent from Pebble City. From there on, it's all the Millennials. First over after first over have been taken for 10 runs. From there on, Pebble City came back strongly and only conceded 30 runs in next 5, which was excellent as it was a power play. But from there on, Another opportunity of getting the batter run out. This time Rahul failing to dislodge the bail. So another single for Naveen. Naveen nearing his landmark of 50. 48 of 35 deliveries for Naveen. 5 boundaries already for him. His strike rate is 137. His partner Devesh looking good at the other end. Another short delivery. Trying to go downtown but getting the bottom end of the bat. Another single to end the 15th over. 15 overs have been completed. Millennials are 138 for the loss of 3 wickets. First 6 overs, only 40 runs for Millennials. From there on, they have managed to score 98 runs in next 9 overs. Bulk of scoring has been done in the middle overs for Millennials. 5 overs still remaining in the tank for Millennials. Let's see how much more can they get for the team and what will be the target that they will be eyeing. It seems like they will be eyeing around 200 from here on. They have 7 wickets in the bank and 5 overs left. Let's see what more can they get for themselves. Right arm off break, Narayan Joshi having another go at the batter. 2 overs, 19 runs, 1 wicket so far for Narayan. As he has started the over beautifully. The call is for 2. No, says Devesh, rightfully, as the ball went straight to the sweeper cover fielder. That would have been an suicide there if they have gone for the second run. Another full toss and that should have been taken. No catcher committing on the ball there. No ball signal by the umpire. That was well over the waist height. They were trying to take the full advantage but couldn't do so. But still, free hit coming up. Another flighted delivery. They were trying to give the charge but in the end yorked himself. But still just getting that ball into the mid-wicket region for another single. Another over started good for Pebble City, is turning out good for Millennials as they are scoring right at the end of the over. Shot outside off stump, well outside the tramp line, white ball signal by the umpire, another extra. Six runs already off first 4 deliveries. Another flighted delivery. The batter failing to get, and another misfield there in the cover region. And the batters making full use of it and coming back for 2. With that 2, Naveen gets to his 50. 51 of 38 deliveries, 5 boundaries, 134.21 the strike rate for Naveen. Naveen has been the backbone of the Millennials 11 batting lineup. Another flighted delivery. This time it was a full toss straight to the fielder and he puts it down, and let's One go through and another boundary to end the 16th over. This has been the story so far for Pebble City. The opportunities have been created, but they have failed to latch on to it. And with that boundary, 16 overs have been completed. Millennials are 151 for the loss of 3 wickets. Last 4 overs coming your way. Rahul Kumar to continue. Rahul Kumar flights one outside off stump, and Devesh trying to go downtown and holds out to the fielder in the deep. Devesh trying to up the ante for Millennials 11, and he has to depart after scoring 17 of 12 deliveries. Devesh playing selfless on that occasion. Departs after scoring 17 of 12 deliveries. Fourth wicket down for Millennials. New man in for Millennials is Ajay. Ajay is got all the shot that are needed at the moment. He's a big hitter. He makes his way out into the center. 94 matches for Ajay. 985 runs at the average of 17.91. Highest score of 87. Let's see what does he brings to the table for Millennials. At the moment they are scoring 9.34. They will be eyeing the 200 mark. Another flighted delivery. Another over pitch delivery. Ajay trying to go downtown. Gets the lower half of his bat. The ball going all along the carpet to the deep mid wicket fielder. For another single, Ajay gets off the mark straight away, which brings Naveen Reddy back on strike, who is striking the ball beautifully. Another flighted delivery. This time Naveen Reddy yorked himself. Fortunate for him, he missed the delivery, but fortunate for him that it didn't go on to the stumps. Excellent delivery, excellent over in progress for Pebble City. Another flighted full toss. This time Naveen Reddy hits it down the ground. Will it go all the way? No, excellent catch there for the fielder. Oh my god. That ball was well over the waist height, so no ball correctly signaled by the umpires. Naveen Reddy trying to go all the way but holds out to the mid wicket. Excellent catch there by the fielder in the deep, but of no use. Free hit coming up. Ajay hitting it straight to the sweeper cover fielder. Eventful over so far. 4 runs of the first 4 deliveries, and priceless wicket of Davis so far. Can the bowler close it out? Another short delivery into the pitch. This time bowler bowling it quicker to the air. No chance for the batter. So dot ball. Last ball of the over coming up. Another good delivery outside off stump. The ball went right to the short cover fielder. So another single to end the 17th over. Good over for Pebble City. 17th overs have been completed. Millennials are 156 for the loss of 4 wickets. 3 overs still remaining in the bank for them. Praveen Raj now brought back into the attack, and he doesn't disappoint his captain, and he sends Ajay, big hitting Ajay back cheaply. Ajay gone back after just scoring 2 runs of 3 deliveries. Millennials at the very last 5 overs have been losing their plot. They have lost too many wickets. They were only 2 wickets down at the 15th over mark, and they have lost 3 wickets in quick successions. So Vikram Burra, the new man in 181 matches, for Vikram is also a hitter. Usually balls with the new ball for Millennials and does the hitting low down the order. 181 matches, 949 runs, 11.57 the average for Vikram Bora, highest score of 44. What will he bring to the table for Millennial? Naveen Reddy, the lone warrior, standing at the non-striker end. Vikram plays it with the soft hand into the mid-wicket region, and they are coming back for 2. The fielder was right at the circle, and the ball was well placed between both the fielders. So in the end, easy 2 for the batters. Excellent bit of leg work there by both the batters. The boundaries have been dried up for Millennials, so they are working smart. They are working in ones and twos. Another ball played into the mid-wicket region. Another time the call is for 2, and will it make? Yes, they makes it quite comfortably. So back-to-back 2 runs for Millennials. Another change in the field. So now extra fielder now into the mid-wicket region inside the circle to stop the 2 runs. This over started beautifully for PBEL. Still, it's good over for PBEL. They have only conceded 5 runs in first 4 deliveries. Another Yorker in by Praveen. This time, Vikram Burra tries to duck it out and just hits it back to the bowler. Bit of discussion there by umpires. In the end, it was a fair catch by the fielder. So Vikram Burra, after scoring 4 of just 3 deliveries, departs back. Another one goes down for Millennials. 6 wicket down for Millennials. Vikram Burra, after scoring 4 of 3 deliveries, caught and ball by Praveen Raj. New man in for Millennials is Ram Babu. 10 matches for Ram. 30 runs at the average of 5. Highest score of 17. Relatively new career for Ram Babu. Will be facing Praveen Raj, who has got already 2 in this over. Another good delivery outside of some. The call is for single. It will be a quick one. Oh, misfield there. And with that misfield, batters get back for second one. With that 18 overs have been completed. Millennials are 162 for the loss of 6 wickets. Last 2 overs remaining in this innings. Millennials Excellent 19 over by Nankur, nailing his Yorkers. So no boundary of the 19th over. Only 4 coming off the 19th over. Excellent over by Ankur. Ankur ends his 4 overs quota of bowling. 4 overs, 25 runs, no wicket for Ankur. Excellent bowling by Ankur Mahindra, the captain of Pebble City, under the circumstances. So 19 overs have been completed. Millennials are 167 for 6. At the 15th over mark, it was looking that Millennials might get over the 200 mark, but at the moment they are just 167 for 6. Excellent last 9 overs for Pebble City, conceding only 20 runs and picking 4 wickets in just 5 overs. So last over to be bowled by Praveen Raj. 3 overs, 18 runs, 2 wickets for Praveen Raj so far. Can he finish his spell with an excellent over? Rambabu facing. Another short delivery, and Rambabu just punches one to the short cover fielder for single, which brings Naveen Reddy back on strike. Naveen Reddy was scoring over 140. At the moment his strike rate drops to 125, courtesy excellent bowling of Pebble City United in last 5 overs. They are changing their fields, they are changing their plans on regular basis in this last 5 overs, which has worked for them. Another change, third man's come inside the circle and mid wickets drop back for Naveen. Full delivery and Naveen tries to go over the short cover fielder, and somehow he manages to get the ball just over the short cover fielder who was standing right at the edge of the circle. Another 2 for Millennials. With that 2, their score moves to 170 in 19.2. 3 runs of first 2 deliveries. Another fuller length delivery onto the stump. The call is for 2. Will they get back? We have to wait for the umpire signals, who says yes, they did. Excellent bit of leg work there by Millennials runners. Naveen Reddy, the set man out there, and Millennial batters doing the right thing by getting him back on the strike. So 5 runs of first 3 deliveries. 3 deliveries still remaining. It's still a good over for Pebble City as they have only conceded 5 runs. Another length delivery outside of stump. Naveen tries to go downtown, but not the connection. The ball is relatively new and it needs to be hit crisply and from the center of the bat to go all the way, but it doesn't for Millennials and Naveen. So another single, 6 runs of first 4 deliveries. Excellent over for Pebble City. Another full delivery, this time driven square. Will the fielder cut it off? No. Finally the boundary for Millennials. It's been a dry run play for them last 3 overs, but finally they breaks the shackles and get the boundary. Rambabu, the man who gets the boundary for Millennials. 10 runs already off first 5 deliveries. Last ball of the 20th over coming. Full on to the straight. Driven down the ground. The call is for 2. Will they get back for 2? Another misfield by keeper, but they'll settle for 2. One shot signal by the umpire. So single taken off the last ball of the 20th over. Millennial 11, after winning the toss, opting to bat first, has managed to post 178 on the board. 179 will be the target for Pebble City when they come out to bat. We'll be right back after a short break to catch us in the chase. 179 the target for Pebble City. We'll be right back after a 5 minutes break. welcome back to the chase. Millennial 11s, after batting first, posted the total of 178. 179 was the target for Pebble City, and Millennials 11 started with a bang, getting two early breakthrough. First, it was Narayan Joshi, who departed without even facing a delivery. He was run out at the non-striker, yes and no, at the very first ball of innings. Then Ankur A, at the very third ball of the first over, departed after hitting a crunch shot into the point fielder Naveen Reddy, the safest man on the field, and he grabs one beauty to dismiss Ankur A. After that, Sudhanshu Sao and Puneet trying to steady the ship for Pebble City United. So far, it's all millennials. Millennials have balled 3 overs and conceded only 20 runs and given away 2 wickets. Strange strategy for millennials. Ajay, the man who has picked the wicket in very first, has been taken off the attack. Fourth over is being bowled by Anand Deshpande. Sandeep trying to rotate his bowlers. He's trying to be unpredictable. He's not giving any bowler. And second over, both all three bowlers bowling single overs, and now another change in the bowling. Short delivery. This time Puneet rocks hand to the back foot and punches one down the ground. Both the fielders deep in leg side. Long off and deep mid wicket in play. And you have entire offside packed with the fielders. Only two fielders, both on the boundary line patrolling. This time onto the pad, Sudhanshu Sao just flicks it beautifully to the square leg region. Keeper himself does the fielding on this occasion, but easy to in the end for Sudhanshu Sao and Pebble City United. No real flurry of boundaries for both the teams in the power play. Pebble City stunned early. Short ball, and he tries to heave that into the mid wicket, but the protection is there in the deep. So fielder does the rest and he keeps the batters settled for one. So another single for Pebble City. Runs only coming in singles for Pebble at the moment. They need boundaries. This time Puneet gives him a charge, but yogged himself and hits it straight back to the bowler, who does extremely well. And another dot for Millennials. Millennials bowling quite controlled line length at the moment. They are successfully stopping this time pulled away the fielder in the deep. Will he take it, or did he step over? We have to wait and watch. We have to wait for the umpire's signal. Yeah, 6-run signal by the umpire. Fielder, in order to grab that one, stepped over the boundary. Right signal made by the umpire. Finally a boundary for Pebble and Puneet. So Pebble City after 4 overs are 32 for the loss of 2 wickets. Vikram Burra back for his second over and he strikes immediately. Short ball into the pitch and that one was sat up, but Puneet, rather than hitting it into the square leg region, trying to go straight down the ground, it is really hard to hit that short ball straight down the ground. In the end, he holds out to the fielder on the mid-on region. Third wicket down for Pebble City United in the form of Puneet. Pebble City United now moves into deep trouble. They are 40 for the loss of 3 wickets in just 5.1 overs. Latest casualty is Puneet. New man making his way out to the centre is Ankur Mahindra, the captain of Pebble City United. 136 matches, 1611 runs for Ankur at the average of 16.44, highest score of 65. More than handful cricketer Ankur. He has done exceedingly well with the ball in hand. Now let's see what can he do with the bat in his hand. Vikram Borra again going into the pitch, but this time Ankur just lifts him over the point fielder for a boundary. New to the crease, never mind, hit a boundary, get yourself off the mark with a boundary. No better way to get off the mark. Another excellent over for Millennial 11. Vikram Borra, after picking the wicket of Puneet, has only conceded 7 after conceding the boundary of very second ball, then only conceded 3 runs of his remaining 4 deliveries. Excellent over. wicket and a 7-run over for Vikram Borra. With that, 6 overs have been completed. Pebble City United are 47 for the loss of 3 wickets. Pebble City United at the moment is scoring 7.83 and they need to score at the required rate of 9.43. Pebble City need 132 runs in remaining 84 balls, 14 overs to be precise. Nikhil Sudhir to continue. Nikhil Sudhir has conceded only 7 runs yet to open his account in wicket column. Let's see, can he pick one more wicket? Can he push Pebble City more back? Another Yorker, and this time Ankur just drills it down the ground for another single. Millennials are looking sharp in the field. They have got a run out early, not just early, at the very first ball of the innings. They have got a run out, then an excellent catch there in the point region by Naveen. Another Yorker there, and the ball went into the mid-wicket region. Misfield there by the fielder. Yes and no call. In the end, both the batters settle for another single. So 2 singles of first 2 deliveries for Pebble City. That single, their score moves to 49. They are nearing the landmark of 50. Another full delivery. This time Ankur tries to go down the ground. Fielder in the deep settles under and takes one with ease. Vikram Borra, the man in the deep. 4th wicket down for Pebble City in the form of captain. Ankur Mahindra has to depart after scoring 7 of 5 deliveries. Pebble City United, whenever they are trying to score as much, they are trying to take the attack to the bowlers of Millennials, but they are failing badly. 4th wicket down now. No real partnership so far for Pebble. They are 49 for the loss of 4 wickets in just 6.3 overs. New man in for Pebble City is Kesh Srikanth Reddy, and he receives an absolute beauty. First up, Nikhil Sudhir tailing the ball, getting the ball back in for right-hander. Nikhil Sudhir, Kesri Khan trying to defend that one but missing the straight delivery completely. That ball was tailing in for the right-hander. It was pitched outside off stump and impact was on the off stump and the ball was mostly going to hit the middle and leg. Excellent decision by the umpire. Rather, it was an easy decision for umpire. So golden duck for K. Sudhir. Half of the team of Pebble City United back in the shed. Latest casualty, K. Srikanth Reddy out for a golden duck. Pebble City 49 for the loss of 5 wickets in just 6.4 overs. Just 2 runs coming off the Nikhil Sudhir over. Excellent over for Millennials. Nikhil Sudhir picking 2 crucial wickets and conceding only 2 runs of the 7th over. At the moment, it's all Millennial 11. Pebble City United are 49 for the loss of 5 wickets in 7 overs. They still need 130 runs in remaining 13 overs. 78 balls to be precise at the required rate of exact 10. At the moment, they are scoring 7 runs in an over. It's getting tougher and tougher for Pebble City. Sudhanshu Sahu, the only man standing for Pebble City, he is on 15 of 18 deliveries. Only one boundary so far for Sahu. And this time, change in the bowling. Shiva Krishna Bade into the attack and he starts off with the down the leg delivery. Wide to start. Will this be the over that will get the shift of momentum back into the batting team, or will Millennial 11 continue to run away with the game? Let's wait and watch. Another Yorker there by Shiva, equally well dug out by batter Sudhanshu, which brings Bignesh back on strike. Is yet to face a delivery. Another full delivery onto the pads, but this time batter somehow gets the bat in the way. Ball went to the square leg fielder who is inside the circle, but still a single taken. This is good bit of cricket from Pebble City. They have to rotate the strike regularly and look for an out boundary. This time the ball was there, it was way outside the leg stump and it was there for the takings, but batters failed to make any contact. Still it's a wide +1, 2 extra runs. There could be a more. This over is looking out to be a good over for Pebble City so far. Let's see, can they make most of this over? Another full line delivery and Vignesh just runs it to the mid-wicket region. Fielder there in the deep who does the rest and gets the ball back to the bowler in time. So another single for the batters and Pebble City. Six runs so far off first 3 deliveries. And the full delivery outside off stump, and Sudhanshu Sahu drags the ball all the way from outside off stump to the long on region just for a single. Four singles and 3 extras in this over. Total of 7 in first 4 deliveries. Another full and straight onto the stumps. The bowler here is trying nothing much. He's just bowling full and bowling onto the stumps. He's asking the batters to take the calculated risk. The bowler knows that he'll be in play as soon as the batter tries to play across the line. Another full toss, this time down the leg. This time again batter failing to get any connection. Still a wide +1. Keeper lets it go through. As a result, another 2 extra. So this over has been a good one for Pebble. 10 of first 5 deliveries, still a delivery to remaining. Can they make it big? Can they finish this over with a boundary? Let's see. Full toss onto the pads. Plays it straight to the square leg fielder who is deep on the circle. So single to end the 8th over. After 8 overs, Pebble City United are 60 for the loss of 5 wickets. Pebble City still need 119 runs in 72 balls at the required rate of 9.92. Anand Deshpande with his second over, and he starts off with a wicket. That was a hit me delivery, half tracker, but kept slight low and skidded through the surface. And batter Bignesh trying to pull that one and getting the inside edge onto the stumps. Chop on. Sixth wicket down for Pebble City. That's the story so far for Pebble. They have been losing wickets quite in irregular intervals. So sixth wicket down in 8.1 overs after just scoring 60. Pebble City still need 119 runs in 71 deliveries at the required rate of 10.06. Sudhanshu Sahu says enough is enough. I'm gonna take the bowler on all by myself, and he tries to go downtown and holds it out to the fielder in the deep. Naveen J, the fielder there in the deep, has already taken a blinder in the field and takes one with the ease. So Sudhanshu Sahu's struggle comes to an end. Anand Deshpande with another wicket in this over. Sudhanshu Sahu caught out on long on by Akhil. He departs after scoring 18 of 22 deliveries. Pebble City inside the 9 overs in just 8.5 overs are 64 for the loss of 7 wickets. They are in danger of getting bowled out within 20 overs. Let's wait and watch. They still need 115 in 67 deliveries. New man in is Raj, 65 matches for Raj, 1131 runs at the average of 21.75, highest score of 69. More than capable batters, Raj comes down the order today. Let's see what impact does he make on this game. another huge shout for LBW, but not outside the umpire. That was pitching on the off stump, and impact was on the leg stump. Yeah, that was correctly going down the leg. So excellent decision by umpires. Both the umpires are experienced enough. They have more than 1,000 matches under their belt. So very experienced umpires out in the center for Ruma. So 9 overs have been completed. Pebble City United are 67 for the loss of 7. Pebble City still need 115 for in 66 deliveries, 11 overs to be precise, at the required rate of 10.45. Runs are getting hard by to come for Pebble City. They are only managing to score singles. Shiva Krishna Bade to continue. Full toss onto the pads, and thank you very much, says Jay, and puts it into the gap between deep mid wicket and square leg. Finally a boundary for Pebble City, and Jay, much needed. They need to score 10 runs per over from here on if they want to achieve the target of 179. Millennials have been exceptionally well. They have been bowling their bowlers have been bowling to their plans. Execution is excellent for Millennials so far. Another full straight delivery. Huge appeal there for LBW. We have to wait for the umpire's signal. Bit of bat involved. Excellent decision there. They didn't. It didn't look like a bat in the real time, but umpire says it was inside it. Nonetheless, single to end the 10th over. After 10 overs, Pebble City United are 73 for the loss of 7 wickets. Pebble City United still has 3 wickets in the bank, and they need 106 runs in 60 balls at the required rate of 10.60. 2 catches after a very short break. Another full straight in tailing in Yorker by the bowler, and he knocks his off stump. So seventh wicket down for Pebble City. This has been the case throughout the innings for Pebble City. No real partnership in place for them. They have been losing their wickets in regular intervals. They have lost each and every wicket in the time span of 2 overs. No partnership in place more than 2 overs for Pebble City. That's the case so far. They lost 8th wicket in just 11 inside 11 overs. Well, they are now in danger of getting bowled out within 20 overs rather than 20 overs. I think they are in danger of getting bowled out in 13 to 14 overs. They need to bat deep. They need to take the game deeper and deeper, as the Indian legend Virat Kohli does, and thinks to finish the match and looks to finish the match in the very final overs of the match. Let's see, can they do it? Can they manage to keep their wickets alive? And can they reach somewhere near to the total? Another change in the bowling. Shashi now brought into the attack.
अरे रे 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 रे
Short
रे रे
and way wide outside the off stump, out of the reach of the keeper. No ball signal by the umpire. Yes, it was outside the pitch limit. So it will be declared as a no ball. So gift for Pebble City. Free hit coming up. Raj shuffling across and trying to go over short square leg, but missing the ball completely. Trying to play AB de Villiers sky kind of shot, but failing to do so. Another length delivery outside off stump. Beautiful cut shot there, but the fielder is there in the deep. Batters coming back for the second. Will they make it? Yes, they will. Easy 2 runs in the end. Throw not up to the mark from the fielder in the deep. So easy 2 for Pebble batters. They still need well over 11 runs per over. It's getting tougher and tougher for them as the match goes on. Another length delivery outside off stump. Another good cut shot. This time the ball reaches the fielder in no time. So only single for the batters. Trying to rotate, trying to take the match as deep as possible. That's the right thing at the moment because they have only 2 wickets remaining in the tank. This time a heave onto the long on region just for a single. Good fielding there in the deep by the fielder. Fielding has been the key for Millennials. No catch and no run out chance has gone down begging. They have taken each and every opportunity that has arrived in their way. Another good delivery outside off stump and batsman trying to go over the fielder and he holds out, getting the bottom of the bat and holds out to the stick. Point fielder in the circle. That's been the story so far for Pebble City. Nothing has been coming off. The latest casualty, Raj, departing after scoring 6 runs of 8 deliveries. Raj caught by Vikram Borra at covers. Pebble City are 9 down in just 12 overs for 84. They still need 95 runs in 48 deliveries. New man in for Pebble City is Rahul Kumar. 36 matches for Rahul, 107 runs, highest of 22. That would not be enough for Pebble. His average is 8.23. That's not good signs for Pebble. They don't have much batting. Rather, it's a tailender who is out in the center. Last wicket in the tank for Pebble and they need still 95 runs in 48 deliveries. Excellent bit of field placement by Millennial captain Sandeep Suryavanshi Daku. Last nail in the coffin for Pebble City United as they lose their 10th wicket. They have been bowled out inside the 20 overs. In fact, they have been bowled out in 12.5 overs. Pebble City has scored only 85 runs and lost their 10 wickets. In the end, Millennial 11s are the winners of the Silver Cup by 93 runs, and the man of the match for today's match will be none other than Naveen Reddy J, and the best performer of the match will be Praveen Raj. Another two exciting contests, one gold final and another exciting league stage match of season 23 coming your way. Do catch us in the live streams of that match. Till then, it's me signing off. Goodbye and take care.